There we go. I need to make sure the settings are right because the volume messes up when you go to a new build like this. Music is a little bit loud. I will admit we can probably turn that bad boy down to 15. He's talking in the chat. I don't want to post the link over him talking. Bro, I'm gonna have to cheat. I gotta give myself the role to post it in content and all that. It's cringe. Here. There we go. I love cheating to give myself roles I don't get yet. There we go. Alright. We're getting going now. I'm gonna post a thing here in the chat. Hopefully not getting too... I don't want to talk over him in the chat, but whatever, it's what Discord's for. Alright. Huge. We're going. I tried tweaking some settings in OBS to make it a little clearer. I don't know if it's going to be any clearer, but I'm not going to try to delay this too much. I would do items at all. There were only 9 weapons, so literally half as much as we have now. And they all worked a little bit differently. So, like, rocket launcher's about the same. Nothing too different there. Orb launcher was about the same. Some damage differences, you'll notice some things are a little different. Crossbow, like a lot of these. That's the thing, is a lot of these are, like, I'm holding down left click, I can't keep firing. It's semi-auto. And a lot of these will tell you, that, like over here, it says semi-auto. So you have to fire it by clicking it. So auto-clickers were crazy back then. Only a few of these, like this auto, the auto rifle and the orb launcher were the only two, I think, that could be held down. So there's definitely some weirdness going on with that, but it's still definitely really, really cool to do that. They're talking about it in the chat still. Alright. There's like the dual weapons didn't exist. So your shotgun, like the base one for dual shotgun, is now pump shotgun, even though there's literally no pump to it, which is funny. More like a blunderbuss. And then yeah, the cosmetics were janky. Like gold was just like straight up gold. Like you could get it on so many different ones of these. You had gold aura, I guess. These are definitely some weird ones, but yeah, anything that said tiger was like basically just gold. So you could just get gold, because if you got gold, like I have here, because OG1, I always ran sniper back in that point, because I liked being accurate. It just fired really slowly. I'm gonna try... Oh yeah, the leaderboard. We had a leaderboard at some point, based on, like, score. And, like, I don't even know if it worked properly. This one definitely didn't work properly. Let's see. You can go up here. This took us forever to figure out how to, like, actually climb up stuff. Simple times where we could figure out how rocks worked, and it took us forever to get up here. By forever, I mean, like, probably, like, 1 day's worth of testing it. And then you get to go back here, even though there's a barrier keeping us out here. It's like, oh, you can't go through here. But then if you did, just like, yeah, you just walked through it. Very cool stuff. There was an old tree. I think one of these trees here you could get stuck on at some point. I don't remember how exactly we get stuck on it or something, but I just remember we used to be able to. Yeah, there we go. See? The old tree, and you can just do this. Funny, funny stuff. But yeah, then we only had 3 difficulties, and it worked a little differently, I think. Now try to do Nightmare, because it's aggressive in this game. There's a lot of differences to everything. You only get 1 melee and 1 grenade. There are no abilities in melees, compared to what we do today. Your dashes, so 2 things that are important. Your ADS lasts forever. So I can just keep doing this forever. It does not have a cooldown for how much you slow down. You cannot dash more than once without stamina until you land. So if you want to dash to get away again midair, you can't stall and dash again, which is the biggest, like, you have to get used to that kind of thing. A few of us have already tried playing the new, like, beta he just dropped. Oh, hey, no collision rock, cool. Multiplayer does technically work on this. If you go to the Discord, he puts up code for how you get into this extra beta. So if you like copy the code, you can go into Steam, into the beta section. You get to like put this in. It gives you access to this. The thing is, the multiplayer doesn't work through the multiplayer totem, and it also doesn't work through trying to, like, if someone invites you and everything, you have to, what we found out, you have to leave the game, and then you get to join in with the game loading up. I don't know why it does that. It's really jank. Yeah, they're talking about it still. But yeah, so we got some differences here. Quite a few actual movement differences that'll start messing with you quite a bit. We're going to try to get into this. You're going to see this is a little crazy because you only get 1 portal. And the thing is, there's no item-specific portal. There's no categories yet. So you can't choose what item you get. You just have to get lucky on getting the right stuff if you wanted to get a certain build. It's a little crazy. But so... Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted from chat. But yeah, so there's a lot less variety with stuff. Speaking of variety, so there's 3 biomes. Desert didn't exist yet. 8 islands per biome. So it's only 24 island loops. Even, like, it's even smaller than it is now, which is crazy. The problem is, also loading screens were a thing at this point. There were some performance thingamabobs you had to get through. Also have to turn off Chrome because this had a lot of performance oddities. You start off, so if you were to go through everything, there's 8 islands. The way that it was built is way different. I'm gonna try to run shotgun pistol here. It's one of the semi-auto ones, so it does take a little bit of time to like get into that. You're gonna notice here in a little bit that there's now an enemies are surging thing. Also, enemy melee range is absurd. Also, you can't fire when you're dashing. There is a little issue with the animation kind of halting your progress a little bit. Enemies are surging, yep, so now they're gonna be coming at you like this. It's important too, you get flawless on every island now. So every single time that you go without getting hit, you get 2 items, which is massive when you're playing this version. You see how he starts with only 50 health? You're gonna need to like really crack down on a lot of this stuff. It's a little ridiculous. We'll try to do bouncing and time shot to make our weapon a little more powerful. You get, so the order of things is it goes horde, and then arena, and then shop. And then I think another horde, I think maybe 2 hordes, or a horde in an arena, and then the elite, and then the shop. It was really weird. Shop was the very end of a biome, and even on the last biome, when you beat the boss, you still had to go through a shop for you to complete everything. They let you loop from there and everything still, but it was a little weird. Okay, so it's 2 hordes and then an elite. So there's only 1 arena per island, and again, you can't like mess with what items you get from it. You just had to get the items you were looking at. Parts were included in that. Armor was included in that. There's some really powerful items still. Like, don't get me wrong. So there's not as many items as there are now. But there's still a lot of really powerful things you get. Like, some items are just, like, crazy ridiculous if you get them early enough. And yeah, I have to space myself out a little bit. You don't have as good of aerial maneuvering. And I don't get a second dash to get away from things. So if they're about to come after me, I don't necessarily have a way to get around that. Oh yeah, ice crabs instead of blocker crabs were this early. So you had to be careful with that all the time. And yeah, trying to stay... When you're doing Horde Islands, you can get crystals by trying to fight. You want to incentivize that. But you still get a lot of crystals for your items, and you need a lot of items early on to make this worthwhile. Also, look at our tiny inventory. You can only pick up 10 weapon mods, 10 grenade mods, and you still have your 24 perks. But you fill up those mods really quickly. It's a little absurd. You know what else is absurd? Let me see if I can find a rock here really quick. Also, secret chests still were a thing. So if you wanted, there was one that's supposed to be right there. That's still in the game to this point. If you blow up this thing, these can still hurt you if you ran into it. And there's rocks hidden here. The fire can still definitely kill you. You have no health to be able to tank it either. Kind of at the mercy of a lot of things, even when the islands are done. When I get to the first shop, I want to show you something funny with those too. Because it's something similar, which is really funny. Personal space is really good. Stopwatch is pretty good. Bullseye is still kind of mid in this version too. Stopwatch was really nice because you get to, like, occasionally get your grenade back. But if you saw we had haste earlier, haste back then, haste and ghost ammo were items that existed back then. Those, if you stacked it enough, prevented you from having any cooldown on your grenade for haste. And then ghost ammo prevented you from ever losing ammo in the first place. It's crazy. You just got infinite amounts of those. It's absurd. The problem is, if you're using orb launcher, ghost ammo is crazy. Single, like, semi-auto ones like this don't really matter as much unless you're getting rid of your reload. But that's not... All you can eat, I think, exists in this version, too. So it's not that amazing. All you can eat was pretty good in this point, too. It just required you to kill an enemy first. But it's a lot of weird things you have to get used to with these. We're going to try, I think, if we don't get a heart here, power armor's okay. Look at power armor here. We're going to get personal space here so we get more health from getting close-up kills, because if we get more kills by meleeing enemies, that's really good, especially because it doesn't let us get hit by mirror projectiles here. Oh, hi. Yeah, they spawn on you, too. So they do actually, like, just make up their own rules. Ants are everywhere in this version. I don't think there were many, like... Skulls still are here, but I think they have a higher weight when spawning now, so they don't spawn as often. You see Time Shot coming in clutch. I'm probably not going to win this attempt. This version, despite being an older version and no Ultra Chaos, this version was harder. Like, almost definitively, this one was harder. ADS is still very powerful because the enemies can't aim according to it, but you see I'm not going to be able to get up close too much because the ants have very good tracking on stuff, and getting too close to, like, pufferfish, they hit you, they have very good, like, preemptive attacking. They're very good at getting you out of there very quickly, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to probably do it on a Horde Island later. I don't know if Big Claws existed back then. These would be really nice. Watch how much the small crystal bundle gives you. Yeah, 1,300. We only had 300 from killing. That's an absurd amount to have. And it's still not even that much. We're going to see here, if you blow up a rock like this, some of these rocks will spawn the enemies even in the shop, and you can actually clear the shop. And back then, you were able to kill the target dummy and everything if you got enough damage going. It's crazy. We'll try efficiency, because each of the bullets now affect efficiency, I think. So it makes it a little easier for you to get that back. So it's really powerful. We're going to buy a heart to get our health up a little bit. We're going to probably go for extra damage from Zigzag, because Zigzag didn't necessarily mess with it too much, but it does give you a pretty nifty little damage boost there, like everything else we're getting. Also, you don't get a stat screen, so you don't know how much you're doing. You have to, back then, you had to calculate everything out, just piece by piece. Yeah, the performance things. They're talking about it in the chat, and yeah, we're reminiscing over it. The good old days when this was a massive struggle. You can see some of these old islands that still existed, but you see how they were a little bit different. And you see time trips kind of helping us, but we're gonna have to really work on getting our kills here. We're also going to try our best to not take damage, because we not only need to keep alive better, but that gives us our extra item. They will hit us very easily too, so you have to be very careful. Use your tools very wisely. You only have one dash per landing, so all of it has to be very careful. And yes, they do spawn right on you, so, you know, you've got to be very careful. You can see how we're doing with personal space, though. We're doing just fine. We just have to keep this up a little longer. Nicely done. Nicely done. I started doing no-hit runs back in this time period. It was very, very... It was hard to get used to. I was one of the first people to start trying it, because I was one of the first people to, you know, start playing any version of the game and everything. So it was rough. Oh yeah, this island. I don't even know if we still have this island. I think this has been for most of the game's run, but I don't even know if we still have it. Luckily, enemies on Horde were still very susceptible to dying to melee very early on, so melee was a very huge tool, especially when you had personal space. You just get, yeah, like 9, 10 health in that time span. Very, very helpful. Just constantly jumping over them always was the strat. They had a hard time really understanding you if you just jump back and forth, and when you didn't have a lot of jumps to give, you know? It's kind of what you had to do. Trying to stay up here was best because the water really slowed you down, and when you only have one dash at a time, that's a pretty big deal. And when you had to, if you fell down, that was kind of just, that was it. You were not recovering that really easily. Oh yeah, elemental ants were still around. And I didn't realize he was firing still. I got a little too careless. But this is, ooh, fast shot, which was really nice, because the range was still helped by that. There was another mod you might see at some point called Long Shot that increased the lifetime of the projectiles. And then Elites, which, back then, there's a little funny thing with Elites, too. Oh yeah, see how fast they fire, too? Like, he hasn't even spawned in yet. The beauty of having ADS be, like, practically infinite, they could barely ever do anything to get to you like that, because they would never understand where you were firing from. You do also get Flawless on these. It does not give you an extra epic, it just gives you another rare. That was always your bonus reward. Oh yeah, back then, there was like a ceiling for how high you could go. So you could, in fact, make him jump over into the ceiling and get himself killed. Yeah, we're probably not winning these. Because it is very rough trying to win these runs. the movement you had was so limited. You had to get like the best stuff imaginable in order to make your stuff worthwhile. Yeah, you see, it is nearly impossible to win these early on. Like this was probably the roughest build you could have had because you had no movement options. Enemies could easily target you at all times. It was insane. We're going to try doing the orb now because back at this point, that's kind of what I wanted to run this for, is to show you that this is one of the good ones in this build. But you can see how slow it was to fire, and I'm spam clicking left click to fire it. Orb launcher had just insane DPS. Like being able to auto shoot like this was all basically the main viable weapon in the game. Like it's ridiculous. So we're going to try now to actually win this one. Still going to be a rough go at it, but... Also, this first island, you basically just sat around for. You get no crystals. The crystals, like, increase in value very quickly. But yeah, enemies will spawn under you. They'll shoot before they've even fully spawned in. It was pretty... It was pretty janky. Noise has been saying a lot recently how... he doesn't understand how this build was liked by so many people. Like, well, this is what we had. We didn't realize, you know, how good we have it now because we didn't have the current build to really measure from, you know? Small crystal is not that great to get early, but it's not bad either. Health pickups are pretty good. Chaotic from here, probably. We're going to get Scavenger just because that also helps keep you alive. You do have one hit protection. You have one hit protection just by default. We had no modifiers back then, so you just had a lot of things built in for you. We're going to do Scavenger. We're going to hope to get Crystal closer to the shop. Whenever we see any crystals, get it closer to the shop. That's the best value you're going to get before you use it. I couldn't stop myself. You see what I mean? Momentum's really rough. One hit protection always only works when you get to 1 health again. I believe it only worked for the 1 point that you hit 1 health, so even if you healed all of it off, you don't get it back again. But yeah, you see how powerful that is? Like, that's a little ridiculous. Also, no regenerating enemies or anything. This was the hardest it got back then. This was purely how hard it got. But it's because hitting was very rough. You had very limited movement, very limited options for going anywhere. It was a pretty rough time, man. It was rough. A lot of people would just reset at this point if they... I mean, I might reset because I'm getting really terrible stuff this early. But people would reset if they didn't get double flawless there. If they don't get all 3 of these first ones flawless, like, this was how hard you had to go through to get it. I'm going to try to at least go for the stream until I get a Nightmare win here. If I get it on this run, I would like to turn it into more of a God run. And yeah, you see the accuracy wasn't that great. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm about to die already. Also, they spawn in, like, waves, basically. They never just came out and helped you. Yeah, it's over. I try to jump, and you can't really jump. This was hard. This was hard back then, man. You had no real ability to jump. We had to try to no-hit with this. We had to try to do our crazy challenge runs and speed runs off of this build for a very long time. It was not easy. Fortunately, this island's really good for farming. A lot of things worked kind of similarly. Like, you can see melee is still, you know, decent range around you. Still worked out in, like, a radius around you. Rocks were still everywhere. The main difference is that enemies can still spawn after the island ends. The rocks can still hurt you after the island ends. Look at all the money we got in Island 1, though. We did pretty good for that first island. It's kind of what you want to see. And yeah, get some really rough things out of all this, because it was really hard to actually make this stuff work in your favor a lot. You had to really rely on RNG for so much. Yeah, look at those old screenshots. They're showing some of these old screenshot ones here. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, we had a run with everyone here from Michigan. It's crazy. Um, Second wind may be useful. It's not supposed to help us that much, but it could work. Streak shot is okay, but you know you miss a lot with this kind of weapon here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do probably trick shot. You want to build up some damage early on, because back then health meta was not really a thing. You died to basically anything. You could always lose a run. It was very easy. That's why no-hit runs were very, like, commonplace, because that was kind of what you had to do. There was also no parrying, so that was just a happenstance of a miss on their part. Really had to watch where you were going. And try to shoot this. Yeah, fire was brutal back then, man. Everything died to fire. Fire is the quickest way for you to die, period. It was a rough time for everyone. I think water still put you out. I think you still get on fire if you were in the water. Very good, very clean. Money was very important because the shop was a very big deal. When you couldn't choose your items in the chest most of the time, that was kind of what you had to deal with. Fast claws, hoping for sharp shot or something here. Fast claws is not really something I want to double up on right now, and I don't really have debuffs, so rough start, but that's kind of expected. You didn't have a lot of items that really it didn't give you a lot of buffs very early. You had a really hard time with a lot of things here. Oh yeah, and if you made it beyond like a couple of loops, you had a hard time with that too. That they had the Ultra Chaos thing where like elites would be able to spawn in the middle of islands if you made it super far into the run. And guess who was still in here back then? Practically unchanged. Elite Lightning Crab, our best friend. And yeah, I did forget that there was homing thorns for a second there. You could use your one jump to get a huge boost like that. I see him in there, I just can't hit him very easily. Grenades were very helpful. Very good damage, very easy to aim. It was generally just your main go-to. Unless you miss it from that far away because, you know, with the skull. Trying to get too close, but that's kind of the drawback with Orb Launcher, is it did still have the accuracy issue. And yeah, ranged enemies were major threats. You could barely, oh god, you could barely avoid them, and you didn't have much in the way of air strafing. Like, you still do, but it's a lot rougher than what we have it now. You can't change your direction on a dime with dashes. There was no cooldown for it, except for just landing. Staying away and getting a distance like this was a very good way to not really mess too much with, whoa. Yeah, jump heads don't reset it either, like they do now. And then fall damage, so a lot of those guys take very heavy damage with all that. Yeah, you had a pretty rough time with trying to maneuver around them. You know, regenerating enemies for the hardest difficulty, though, which is nice. Easy. We still took some damage from the thorns, and those thorns could still hurt me. The island being over does not fix anything. Bullseye. Stamina. Stamina is huge because now we hit our extra dashes. There's another item called Lightweight that existed back then that we really, really need. Performance bonus wasn't that big of a deal. Clip shot was big if you could keep that up. I'm going to get a heart just to survive for a little longer. If I don't get much before this elite, we're probably going to die to the elite. Let me see here. It was a slow snowball running type of gameplay, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that because I need to get rid of him. We have no real damage to speak of right now. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. We have, like, nothing to save us right now. The items barely do anything for you. You don't have health metal, like I said, so it just came down to not getting hit. But a lot of enemies were really friggin' good at hitting you. That guy's dead. Getting rid of ranged enemies was a big deal. I'm going to try to, push him right into this fire, because fire is a killer. No one could resist it. Armor did not do very much to help you from that. You see how far away he was propping that up, whatever. We still have our ability to heal, which is nice, and then we get our one-hit protection back at the end of the start of the next island. That is. Gonna do some big shot. It's a pretty good island, and you see 70 seconds, so you had to slog through some of these. Speedrunning was not very applicable in a lot of ways. Speedrunning came down to picking your items very quickly from shops and chests. And then clearing out the Elite and Arena islands. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, they didn't have cooldowns and stuff. If they were in the air, they could still definitely hit you. And again, no parrying. You can't just skill through them. You had to just know where they were coming from. Thought they were jumping up that way. Stamina clutch. I think we'll be fine. It could very well be not fine, but that's kind of what this game was. You spent a lot of time just kind of making sure you didn't get hit, but where's the fun in that? And I think 4 was the max combo back then. 5 was not a thing, and there was no relics, so couldn't really push it further than that. That was an ant, okay. Still get our heals back, because endurance is pretty good at this point. Time shot's nice. Glue is really good, but you need Aura Glue. Aura Glue still existed as a synergy back then. It's great now. It was really good back then. You don't understand how powerful the average Aura was in this game. They have so many Auras still. All of them were insane. I'm still going to do Time Shot because it's still going to be a bigger boost for us right now. If we don't get Aura early on, don't go for Glue. Also, big target. Very predictable attack patterns for the most part. That did not hit me. Some of these attacks, yeah, that was okay. I got juggled. I couldn't even dash anymore. Nope, elites back then were ruthless, I swear. They were like, you could not fight them. I'm going to try Sniper. If I don't win this attempt, I'm going to try to go easy and just get a win. Because, yeah, playing this back then, you can see what I mean. Movement was not existent. You couldn't outmaneuver enemies at all. You could not do very much at all in the way of, like, getting around enemies as much. One enemy dies, surging. Sniper nowadays has a, oh my god, has spread if you don't scope in. Did not exist back then. Hipfire Sniper was crazy. My main build that got me through a lot of these kinds of runs was actually Sniper and Shockwave. Those two were insane. Shockwave was broken back then. Not too much crystals, kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do about it? Also, you see, enemies still existing back then. Like, even after the island ended. And then you get to sneak in here. Do you get a free item? No. Let's see what we got, because now we have 2 items. Can they be good for us? Eagle Eye is really good for this. Silver Heart is probably pretty good. Dagger Blast is one of the better ones in this game. It is huge, actually. We're going to get that, just to show that off a little bit. Eagle Eye could be really good, too. We might try to do something for the small crystal bundle so we can buy stuff. It was still another 300, so it's not bad. I'm going to try to use some of the grenade to show that off a little bit more, because the daggers could just all hit the same enemy really easily. And we're still in Horde Islands. We don't need to worry about the weapon too much, because this is when you started using melee for everything. time shot was probably just as good on sniper as as it is now. Oh yeah, that did not hit me. But you see what I mean? Like, their aiming is absurd because you do not have the ability to, like, get around a lot of it. No piercing on your sniper rifle back then. Oh yeah, thank you, dagger. Huge. Need to try to heal that off a little bit, but there we go. Personal space would probably be better than the heart at this point. Well, depends. How many people are we actually going to kill in close quarters? We're using sniper rifle for that matter. This island used to be really funny because we would always, like, go after it for, Oh, hi. See what I mean about them spawning on you, though? Like, it's so many things that you have to get used to. Also, ants were probably just as annoying, if not more so back then, as they are now. Dude, this is how long it's taking me to fire it again. Dagger Blast being goated, as usual. Just trying to capture that movement, but very quickly kills, even if you have armor, because who cares? Maybe there was pairing back then. I thought there wasn't. But that was a relatively newer thing that was added. Woohoo, I was hoping I could actually get the snipe and melee at the same time there. Money shot, we definitely want the crystals. We can buy maybe a handful of things. That's still not a ton of money. Healing off everything. No enemy spawns, unfortunately, because if enemy spawn, you can actually get an item for free from here. Ghost ammo is okay. Fast shot's not necessary when we're using sniper. Not as good, because it's a lot of money to be wasting for that. I'm going to try to reroll, because rerolling is kind of cheap at this point. Crit chain is nice. If you get a crit, you just get another one pretty quickly. I don't know how exactly that worked. Okay. Well, my game crashed. Yeah, that was a thing that happened back then. Yep. That was definitely a thing that happened back then, is there was performance issues that made it crash quite a bit. I don't know what part of it caused it to do that, but, where was I? You were back at the shop. Cool. Oh, hey, greed. Juggernaut. Love to see that. Not a lot more health, but works pretty well, I think. Up the ante. More damage is always useful. Get healing after an item. I'd rather see what else there is here. Glue shot. Spiral shot. Crit chain. Let's do one more. Snatcher, maybe. Snatcher is more money. It just is a little hard to get more money that way, but we'll try it, because we're going to get a lot more melee kills. We have Juggernaut now, and up the ante. I think we'll be fine. Juggernaut doesn't help you nearly as much as it should, but don't knock it, you know. More damage is more good if you get more enemies to go and punish here. Oh, yeah. And then because they're up close, we get more money, and that's just stonks, baby. Oh, boy. Love that for me, though. Also, there was no anti-camping, so a lot of this game could just come down for you as, getting away from, enemies entirely. Go, using what we've got to our advantage. Very nice, I think. It's pretty good. Getting our flawless, got some good money out of that. Haste was pretty good. because it removed a lot of your cooldown for you. We could do... we don't really have much in the way of crits. I'm going to probably do endurance in case we do actually get hurt here before the elite. Oh, he actually got a hit off immediately. Jeez. See what I mean about that? They didn't care. When they were spawning, they would attack you because they were technically already there. So their quote-unquote cooldown was already going. I don't know if Dagger Blast had a cool... A lot of things had a cooldown. That's kind of the issue with a lot of things, is a lot was cooldown-based, not chance-based. Oh yeah, Dagger Blast being the GOAT, as usual. Oh, I fell down. That's not good. A lot of enemies can punish you for falling down. Oh boy. There's a way back up. They're going to be just on that jump pad the rest of the time. There is a secret chest we could be able to get here. Let's go see if it's there. I don't know if it's this leg here, or... I don't think it was this leg. I think it was over here. Oh, yeah, the money, though. Oh, the money, though. Was it this one? It was probably here still. Very precise jump here. You can make it very easily now, but it was very precise then. There we go. Luckily, I still remember all that stuff. Sharpshooter's pretty good. Armor is pretty nice. It can be used for power armor, and it can also protect us from quite a bit of punishment. Let's see how much this does. Oh, I missed that. What? There it is. That's the Dagger Blast I know and love. I'm going to try to get my extra item out of that. Oh, easy hit. That was so close. Oh, let's go. Huge. And again, it's not another epic. If it was, it'd be crazy. But... yeah, we got some good stuff here. What is Epic going to give us here, first off? Bulletproof is pretty good. Firework explosions to just make the grenade crazy. Big hearts would be a big deal, because that makes it really easy for us to get more health. Health meta didn't really exist back then. Doesn't mean it doesn't still help us. Bulletproof is not as good. I think eventually Bulletproof may have been able to go up to 100%. I don't know if that was programmed to be 75 or not back then. We're going to try Big Hearts. We're going to try to do... let's do another armor plate, because we can still get power armor pretty quickly, pretty easily. We have a lot of money. Fuse totems existed back then. Big Mag, not bad. Let's see, we got a heart we can't afford, and it's not in our best interest to get it anyways, necessarily. Maybe it is, actually. I don't think there's much we can get rid of for it. Because we sold this. Yeah, it's not even 1,000, so we would have to sell everything in order to get it. Let's do one reroll. And get a heart because it's now helping us quite a bit. That gives us 100% more, so it doubles how much the potency these have, which is crazy. Bigger boom is nice. I'll do that. One more reroll. That'd be a crazy thing to get there, too. More crystals would be nice to get to level 2. Let's do that. Fast claws would be nice. We could get rid of Big Mag, because we don't need the Big Mag. If we get this, it'll kind of offset that. I'd rather the reload be better, because we're going to have to reload anyways, and that's the most vulnerable spot for us. We had a very few Arctic islands here. You also notice some visual changes for a lot of things. Also, now they come with a little bit of armor because these are true ice crabs. They did start stacking that armor, meaning it was a little harder to deal with them. Only a little bit. Be careful if you can't kill them with a melee, because they will punish you for it. Good stuff. You definitely want to try to get flawless more than you want to try to get crystals. You will start getting crystals eventually. There's power armor. Fast shot isn't as important because that shot's pretty fast already. We'll do Eagle Eye. And you see they're trying to give us a lot of elemental stuff. It's because he didn't implement yet the ability to only get those kinds of things after you've already gotten the element of question. Surprised that killed anything. Aw, couldn't hit that. Good stuff. Yep, knockback was very powerful, which is why knockback shot was huge back then. That was also an item that we had, because knockback was a lot more, like, useful for everyone. Oh, gonna try to not get involved with this guy too much. There we go. Uh-oh, pumpkins, which back then were pretty threatening. Again, when you have limited movement on stuff, you did what you could. And pumpkins definitely made sure you did not get away from that. Bullseye is pretty okay. You're not going to hit too many one-shots. Lightning Aura was huge back then. Anything with Aura was crazy. We're going to try to do Bullseye to see if that helps us with that, because Lightning Aura might even be able to do that for us. Oh, dude, that was so good. Oh, that's free. That wasn't really a one-hit, because the game treats one-hits a little differently than they do now. Ah, I slided. Gotta have to beef up our damage, because we're not one-tapping things after their armor's gone. We're one-tapping him. Haste doing us quite a bit of good already, you can see. Because we're getting our stuff back very quickly. Couldn't hit that. Unfortunate. Elemental explosions, which weren't really that big of a deal. Didn't even see that guy there. I was trying to shoot the skull. And yep, they had waves, so they would spawn only a little bit at a time. Very nice, very nice. Getting a very clean look at this. You see how slow this is going, though? That was one of the main things of this. He worked a lot. I think the main priority he's had for a lot of the development has been to make the flow of the game a lot more tolerable. I think I'm still rocking Flawless. Ah, and as I say that, I'm trying to avoid all those ants that got bunched up, but they have the most, like, you think they aim good now, which they don't, but their aim was, like, really bad to the point where it could hit you. They only took a little bit of our armor away. There is regenerating armor. Regenerating armor existed back then. It was just as broken as it is now. Power armor is still crazy, because it's a lot more damage for us if we get our armor up. I would like to buy some here if I could. I don't even know if you could buy armor back then from the shop. Regenerator is pretty good. Please spawn enemies. Yes. And they start spawning over here over time. If we get... Yep. There we go. See that? Kills it. We did get hit, so we got a Flawless. You don't get the normal chest if you do not get a Flawless. So you had to do this. I'm going to pick up that after we start shopping here. We have no real... We have split shot, which is nice. I might do that. But this is also going to be a lot of health, and they're going to have a hard time breaking through that. So maybe we don't worry about it, because the sniper is not the one doing that much for us anyways. And then we do armor. So now we have 3 armor. We do a lot more because of our boosts to health. And then we have 3 armor plates, so more damage from power armor. Oh yeah, remember this one? This is the one we have now. It didn't change too much. Enemy spawns may have changed a little bit. Oh yeah, Lightning Aura, being as goated as ever. Goodbye. Look at that. Lightning was still good. It wasn't the best back then. I don't think anyone ever thought it was the absolute best you could do. But... I mean, come on. Auras back then were just too nutty. And yeah, if you had a stopwatch right now, stopwatch just ended everything. At this point, stopwatch would just be constantly proccing. Also, lightning aura. Nice. Look at all the money, too. And we're getting the health because we're getting too close to these guys. Get him. Let's go. Here for lightning aura, baby. Again, some really good items you could get early on were all you really needed. Oh my goodness, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Oh, so quickly did we start beefing up on this. Crazy. Thrusters, sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's pretty good. There was still crit blast back then. I don't think crit arrow or crit lightning existed back then, though. Dash speed is pretty good. When you start getting more dash stuff, you start doing really good. Snail shot could be really good. I will definitely try to do snail shot and then build up sharpshooter a little bit. It only increases it on your weapon, though, because it was crit ability, and I think crit claws existed, too, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they can't anti-camp, so they can't do anything to you up here. You just sit here, let them come to you in a close enough area. Just sit, like, down here. What are they going to do about it? You just sit right here. Win. I have lightning aura. I don't have to do anything. Watch. Easy. There's money right there. There's no manual collection back then. You just existed and you won. It was all cooldown based because of some cooldowns here. Dagger Blast is 3-second cooldown. It's about how much our grenades cooldown is. 9 seconds for lightning aura. Some other cooldowns. Snail shot was 3 seconds, so debuffs, you know, were cooldown, which was weird, but that's just kind of how the game went. I'm gonna shoot that guy because I don't like him. Get some of these guys. I'm also proccing personal space off of these guys, if you've been noticing. This is close enough for personal space. Also Regenerator, my beloved. So easy. Man, I'm going to take back what I said about health meta. Maybe it did exist back then. We're just too built different now. Hard target was good too. You can stack a lot of these things way higher than you'd think. Bullseye's probably also proccing a little bit. I think, do I even have personal space? I thought I did. No, that's just Bullseye, man. That's just Bullseye. That's crazy. Well, then I would like to get that eventually. I'm going to do another haste. Get more cooldown on that, please. And then a heart would probably be really good. Yeah, look at that. 200 extra health, and we started with 50. We've made a massive increase. Get rid of this guy. Or I could just miss all of that. Oh, boy. Not this attack. The more things change, the more things stay the same, huh, guy? I think he has pretty much all of his original moves, too. I missed that one by a mile. If I could only aim. Okay, let's hear for that aim. Easy. We're about to go to a shop with 14. Well, no. Look at that. 19. Jeez. Fast shot, gold coating. Collector. Collector was one of the best ones back then. We didn't have health as power now for, like, cheap global damage. I don't even know if we had global damage. I think everything just went together. To some degree. I know weapon mods, when they apply stuff what is the word I'm trying to say? That boosts it quite a bit, too. Triple shot is really good. Grim Reaper was pretty good, too. And we just had other options for healing, like Generator, because you had so little health. It was hard. We didn't have a lot of options to, like, multiply our health specifically. We had just the few greed perks. And it was hard to find those sometimes. Oil can thrusters. Triple is 15%. 28. I'll take that. We don't need to buy more health right now. Tony's black card is huge. More armor is huge. We don't have enough to buy anything else, so we're going to settle off of that. This one for health. We didn't have... oh, it took away armor back then. Interesting. So yeah, don't do that with armor. It's not the same thing as it is today. Volcanic. Finally made it this far, so we've actually got a run going. Thank you, good old Sniper. Even though Sniper is by far not the thing causing us to win this. Oh yeah, guess what? Lightning aura. So if they did try anything, good luck, Buster. Getting our good one-shots in still. Bullseye's coming in very nice for us. Very nice. See, that's kind of the way to describe this build, is it was slow to get started on a real build, except there was so many ways to just start pumping it into high gear. If you got the right start from those first few islands, you could run away with everything. It just takes a few well-placed items, and there you go. Do we have sharpshooter? We have it on the weapon, and it's 10% back then, so it's okay. Gonna do black card, because money is tight in this game. The more stuff you could get off, get some sales on, the better. Still really gonna try to go for, I couldn't get away from it. I was gonna say I was gonna go for flawless, but every time I try to think about it, I mess myself up. You can't just hide in here, but... Oh, it exploded on me, apparently. My armor's going away, man! See what I mean about, like, health not being a pretty good meta, though? It can go away way too quickly. That's the equivalent of them doing, like, a couple hundred damage, basically. They beefed up hard. That was a heck of a miss, man. Was this still here back then? Not really. I'm not seeing where it could have... Oh, hi! Yeah, enemies that still existed back then because the game did properly clear all the enemies. Kinda crazy. Checking the Discord, because I gotta make sure people are talking to me. Hard target, for sure. We can do that. Getting a lot more health. We need our armor back. Armor was really hard to get back then. Regenerating armor is ideally what we're looking for. I think back then it was like the best legendary. Oh boy. Some really big enemies I'd rather not fight right now. I missed that. Whoops. Yeah. It's gonna be a rough time winning that one. God, it's hard to aim it going this fast. Nice. Oh my lord. Yeah, I cannot aim at all with this thing right now. Can't aim with anything right now. It's hard when you're trying to keep moving your mouse to keep aiming at them from around the corner like that. This is supposed to be a first wave, by the way. This is what you... Oh my gosh, I can't even see the shots coming at me. Dude, they're just tagging me. You didn't do a whole lot of damage, though. I can take you. But yeah, now there's a second wave. That was supposed to be wave 1. Yeah, they are getting really good at hitting me for these. Yeah, jeez. Okay, it might already be... I can't move, by the way. Yeah. It's kind of just over. I can't move. Once they start juggling you, it's just kind of over. We get a shot afterwards, but that's all my damage gone. Poison crabs being the most nightmarish thing to find right now. Yeah, it's crazy. Dude, look at the aim these guys had back then, man. They were ruthless. They did not leave you alone at all. Definitely danger close, please, because I need to be able to do more damage if they're going to be up close. Damage R is a thing, too, in this version. And boy, did it do wonders. We can try to get this one. Adrenaline would be really nice, actually. Poison shot, bubble shot, energy ring. Ugh. Not going to try to keep buffing up something that's not the rifle, because the rifle should be what I'm going after. Bubble Shot, I don't think it'd be the things... It was 3, okay. It's probably okay. Poison Shot wasn't that great either, because it's all just, you know... Unfortunately, a lot of it was cooldowns, so even debuffs were cooldowns. It didn't really help you that much, to be pretty honest. Slow was okay, to some degree. It slowed down their attacks as well, I think. A little bit, maybe, but... I'm fearing that we're not going to get too much off of... Bullseye might not be what we're after right now anymore. I'd rather do more hearts that way. The bubble went with the shot, which is crazy. But it's still something. It's something. Whatever we can use to get through, we just need to get to the legendary. If we get regenerating armor, then we should have a much easier time. I don't know what else we really had back then. Lightning aura kills awesome room like that. Thank you. Bubble shot, just kind of actually just bouncing like a ball. Crazy. I would really like to try to get a God Run going, because God Runs back here were still pretty fun. It'd be cool to show off what it takes to get there, though. I don't know if we're getting the right stuff to make it a true God Run yet. It depends on what we get at the boss, if we can beat it. The bosses were still okay. They didn't change too much from where they're at now. I can also maybe get a second item here if I don't get screwed. No, we shouldn't get screwed here. We should be able to get the flawless. So, what do we got? Anything helpful? We got heart. Do I have armor, please? Nope. Okay. Lightweight was huge because that is... When you stack it enough, you can just fly everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, look at how high the jump is already. It's crazy. We can get efficiency. It's not going to be the biggest help, though. Because we don't take that long to reload. We don't really need a heart either, though. May as well just keep doing health. Big Hearts is definitely pulling its weight a little bit. We've got plenty of health, but they're still going to be cracking down on us. We got a health totem back there. There's health and life. That one is health because it's a little deeper green. I can't keep jumping. Yeah, they're pushing me off. They do indeed pull you off a lot of the time. It's unfortunate, but can't really do much about it. Fire ants were annoying. Apparently. I don't remember all of this. Sometimes when I say were, I'm just saying in the context of like we're time traveling or something. But this is me figuring some of this stuff out again for the first time. Lightning hour, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Lava does not do too high, for you, ironically. Lava's a big no-no. Oi, 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 oi. Bouncing shot, speed demon, maybe. Gets us away from a little bit. Bouncing shot, maybe? Bouncing shot, I remember being broken at some point. I don't know if it was then, but I'm not going to try to humor bouncing shot right now. I'm going to get up here. Immediately just head up here. I somehow missed that. I'm going to bounce on your head. Sorry, man. Not my intention. Can't get around all that fire, my man. Trying really hard to be able to get up to here and do stuff. He also still spawns his little minions after a while. Oh yeah, also, be careful with lighting. The lighting was not very friendly. When you were on fire, it made you firmly aware of it. Come on, get me up there, get me up there. I can't dash up there. Also, they can't take the jump pads right now either. Dude, that followed me everywhere. That made sure it found me. That's crazy. Yep, I remember this for sure. Regenerator, I think, at this point wasn't balanced, so it never stopped healing you. Yep, there's going to be the extra little minions. Should be easy to take out. Oh, boy. Doesn't really matter if you, like, hold away from him. He should be able to be easy to fight. But as you can see, that makes these fights go a little drawn out. Still firing as fast as I physically can here. Guess we're going this way. That works, I think. That's fine. Stamina would be appreciated if I could get that at some point here, too. I cannot see him. Buddy is firmly in I am chasing you mode. At least they don't regenerate. Also, really loved when all of his attacks just spread fire everywhere. But I also appreciated when I could just, you know, heal everything off because I have Regenerator and I am just broken. Ow. I think it's safe to say I'm not getting Flawless at this point. I don't even know where he is. But he's getting himself stuck. That's crazy. I can get rid of you for sure. We're getting there. Not really much he can do to kill me quickly if I don't let him. He's just throwing fire around a lot. Fire was damn near impossible to avoid back then, apparently. Hoping the bubble would get him. Whatever. Sweet. Oh, what happened? Should be still streaming. My stream go down? What happened? Oh, hold on. What happened? Hold on. I'll figure out what's going on here. The stream done bugged a little bit for me on this end. No, it's still going, it says. I don't know what happened. My phone I use to check what's going on here. I don't know what it did, but it stopped, like, watching. It's weird. It's really weird. Let's just turn it back on really quick. Just refresh that. It's acting like it's not still going. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It says it's live, but then it says it's not doing anything. I'll keep going here in a second. I just want to try to figure out what the deal is. Because if my phone's saying it's not still going, then that's worrying me a little bit. No, it says live. Yeah, it says, okay, it's back. Just phone's just being weird. Whatever. Anyways, there is no auto loot. We have to go through and get everything ourselves. We do get another armor, which is massive. We get more health, which is massive. A lot more health, actually. We don't need keys. We have 760 of them. We don't need it. More health is awesome. Please, regenerating armor, and we are free. Ah, we got a mortar, so we have a mortar turret. Firepower is okay, I guess. I don't know how good the mortar turret is. Firepower, I know, is pretty helpful still, because it's another chance for me to fire off a sniper shot. Mortars have been very unhelpful. Like, turrets for a long time were just not very useful. So I'm not going to humor that. We also get a shop, so we're not just going to go into the next loop with very limited stuff. We actually do get a little time to boost our stuff. Damage control is huge, because if you start getting hit, it makes it so you don't take nearly that much damage. All you can eat is okay. Damage grenade. Does it affect everything, though? Not sure. Let's figure that out. Dagger Blast 2. I would really like that. I'm going to get rid of bubbles for that. Supercharge would be nice, too, actually. Wow, that's a lot more damage. Hello. Okay, we're crushing the DPS game with that. Wow, look at the damage off of this, too. Yeah, we're doing just fine, I think. If we get supercharged, we'll be set, I think. Don't need to have this, because we're doing much better without it. We can get... What do we get rid of here? Do adrenaline, maybe? What do we have up here? I guess we don't need snail shot. Let's do supercharged, because now we're gonna... It's not that noticeable. It's better. It's not that noticeable, though. Let's hope we can make this into our god run, though, because this is the closest I think we're gonna get for a while without getting a damage thing for Aura Glue. It's good damage. Look at that. It's good damage, too. Oh, yeah. The lightweight and the thrusters. Oh, dude. And then haste going nutty. Maybe I would prefer bouncing shot now. Maybe it was a mistake to not pick that up. Look at them all using the jump pads. You sillies. That's crazy. We got a lot of our money back already, though. Good lord. Look at all the money! Oh, well, I bonked on that, but I don't need to go over there anyways. No hidden chest. Unfortunate. I have a hard time with this phone, apparently. It is not letting me really see what's going on at all. There we go. Okay, hopefully that should be better. It's not letting me see chat or anything, if I have any. Accelerating shot's not that great on sniper rifle, because you want it to be fast, you want it to be vicious. We're gonna do... Money is power. It was actually decent at the time. But it's still decent now. It's just... It was nice then, too. Zigzag, I don't think is gonna affect it too much. Got a little too close for what I should have been doing. Nice. I still would like to get flawlesses. I'm being a little too lenient, I think, with this. Clear some room. I want to hide in here. Because there's not going to be too much time left for them to come in here and punish me. I'm also going to shoot that, just in case. Look at that. Easy. Nice, nice, nice. Love the flawless. Let us... Poison aura. Always love to see the auras, man. Auras are crazy. Valued customer is healing when making a purchase. It's not getting you more max health. Very important to realize that. Efficiency, sure. We could do money, or we could do another aura, because we have now 2 auras, and poison's really helpful too for getting more damage going. They could even overlap and help each other out. What are you? You're a gold totem. You're an old gold totem. I'm gonna take one of you. Homing shot, you say? Homing shot was, I got it earlier. It's not as great as you'd think. Look at how, like, horribly it actually aims at them. I have to drop that here for a second so I can keep this going. Also, hi, ants, like crazy. Hello. But also, hello, all of my energy rocks. Definitely want the challenge crystal too. Despite having been in a sniper rifle main for the most part, I apparently am not doing the hottest for this. I will likely try to do the other gold totem because those are... Okay, hi. Don't even know how one went all the way around. Not supposed to, but okay. Never underestimate a enemy's drive to getting to you in this game. Look at the damage drop off. Jeez. Oh my goodness. And I also can't really see them through the bushes very easily. Nice. I can't also get near them to use lightning or poison aura, which is unfortunate. Eventually we can get enough lightweight or thrusters to make it up to the top of the middle structure, and that lets you kind of escape them easier, because they can't shoot at you if you're not visible to be shot at. Nice, I'm trying to use the zigzags as well. So we got you. That was also the ion before the shop, which is nice. We'll easily start doing this, I think. Maybe. What does Gold Totem take away? 25%? Easy. Homing Grenade. Okay. I mean, hey, it's money, right? Even if we don't use it, it's money. Do another Regenerator for sure, because that keeps us alive a little longer. I would rather not, because it's max health. Yeah, I'd rather not lose max health that quickly like that. We do still want to have max health. Fuse. Snatcher, okay. Also, the speed drop is crazy on those. You see that? Can't even shoot this thing. There we go, okay. There's having a, you see what I mean about the homing, though? It's a little off. Just a wee bit off. Try to danger close some more. Got a lot of money. Big hearts is awesome to keep getting. I'll take a thorn as well. Plus our hearts back. Nice, nice, nice. Take one more heart, so I have enough to get another epic still. Big hearts again. Sure, why not? We can keep going for the health build. It's not going to be the greatest for us. We can't keep our armor, but that's fine. I don't know if I want homing shot, really, because homing shot's not great when it comes to sniper rifle here. It wasn't the best. I'll keep a hold of it. I'll drop it as soon as we get in here, and then use whatever. Come back for it later, because I would like to keep not homing on here. Which is kind of sad that both of my legendaries from the totem were homing, but... back up. Starting to surge a little bit. Kind of had like a startup before they actually were surging, you know. Yeah. Of course, they were kind of guaranteed to start surging at some point like there. And it's just as annoying back then as they are now. Not much money, but whatever. Bullseye's okay. I don't think it's going to be helping us too much, but we can take it. Stopwatch is huge, because we get to reset the cooldown on it very, very quickly. Give me both of those. Again, drop them again. Bye. Might be spots where you could cheese the game and start, like, really, hiding away from them, you know? Yeah, look at the cooldown just melting. Oh boy, that's not where I want to be. And yeah, ADS gets you away from a lot of their range on stuff. Easy, we got some money. Starting to come back around, baby. Let's see here. Sorry, people are still responding to me about stuff. We can do Toxic, maybe, if we get rid of something for it. I just don't know what we get rid of. Because now we have Poison Aura. Money's Power could be okay. As long as we have money, that is. Do a Bullseye, maybe. Go fight the Elite. Gonna drop my stuff again. Also, this guy, who is practically unchanged from day one. Still just as annoying as ever, man. Still likes to leap at you all the time. Does not do a dang thing to help you. Yeah, see, it's just going to be this for a while. I'm going to actually try to pick up Homing Grenade here. Might try to abuse that a little bit. And yes, he did start with maxed out armor. Because for some reason they felt like he needed to be... Yeah, look at that. And then his accuracy was absurd. Like, dude, he was an absolute menace since day one. I also need to be in position for this, but he's just gonna be... Yeah, he's gonna do this for a while. That's kind of his thing. I can just keep throwing these. They have pretty good range. Take it. Decent enough spot. Yeah, you see the rate of fire this guy has? I mean, lord, man. complete menace at all times. He's made it his life's goal to be the most hated enemy in the game by a mile every time he's played. It's crazy. Also, you see the loop scaling, that now they're taking, like, a ton of damage. Gotta try to aim with the zigzag as well now. Okay, just throw the grenade. Doesn't even hit him. Of course it doesn't. Cool. Which is fine. We're okay with that. We take those, I guess. Bubble Blast would be okay. Maybe. All you can eat is funny too, but it's not going to be fast enough for us. We'll definitely do Damage Blasts, or Bubble Blast, I think, here. Get some money, we're going to go to a shop, and we're going to be able to sell our stuff here. I would rather not use the homing grenade from this point. It's not that amazing. What are you? Double tap? Well, I could use you. Again, not really interested in losing max health right here, but maybe I am. It's a lot more max health. Fire Aura? Any auras in the chat? Yeah, do... Get rid of Bullseye, maybe, because we don't necessarily need to get one-hit heal-ins. We're not going to get too many of them. Get rid of these two, because these are... Wow, big money. Better for double tap. Get our health up a little bit better. Reinforced would be really nice. Arc shot is pretty nice on this, especially if we would have kept homing shot, but we didn't. Ice shot's not that amazing. It would be if you had no cooldown, but unfortunately there's cooldown. Otherwise, ice shot freezes literally everything, and it's broken sometimes. Take arc. I might take reinforce as well, because that helps me get my armor back up to speed if we start needing that. I can get rid of something here, perhaps. What do I get rid of from this? Adrenaline I would rather keep. Rather keep Speed Demon. Damage control we don't use too much, but it would be really nice if we could do that. Prevents you from taking an absurd amount of damage, so if you were stuck somewhere and you needed to get out, then that helps you a lot. And you see how these have different cooldown rates, so it's much better to have a ton of them that can just keep going off little by little. Gonna try to get rid of maybe... Let's do... I don't know, efficiency. Reinforced. Hopefully we get an armor at some point from something here. No. Yeah, we don't get much for that, I guess. Trick shot, bigger boom, speed demon. I could do that and that, maybe. It's fine. You never know. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. We're going to try to do a little cheese strat here, because they can't really get to us up here, but we got ours for that. Yes, Surge. Come to me. Ooh. Do not be fooled, that is not anti-camping. It did not exist yet, because they did not know the power of camping in this game. At this point in time. Good last kill there on that guy. Flawless, as usual. Armor, that's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. Bigger boom, straight shot. Yep, armor. We got 2 plates. We got our damage back. We're crazy again. Also, the hidden chest is always there. Yep, just camp wherever you need to, man. They don't do nothing. Also, the fire going crazy, because fire was just nutty on him all times. He's just fire, he doesn't care. That dude is just like, nah, I see you, don't lie. Like, okay. These dudes up here acting like they're special or built different or whatever. Good on money too, which is nice. We'll get this up here to make up for us getting hit by a random pumpkin. Ew. Probably isn't that bad. It's probably not that bad. We can do rapid fire. We could also do high voltage to make it better, but let's just do rapid fire. There's no parkour. There's no waves, no nothing like that. Ooh, homing towards is going to be a little... You know what we can do to mess with that a little bit better? Go up here. What are they going to do about it? Oh, well, apparently someone could do something about it. Who is here? Oh, yeah, it's that we're at the point now where they can actually start spawning the bigger enemies, like elites. Forgot that is, in fact, a thing that can happen. Hot steam would be a really good item to also get at this point, but I need to see where this elite guy's at. Oh boy. Nice. Unfortunate for that guy. That should be... Could not tell you who's left. Someone down there, maybe? No? Interesting. Gotta look out for some dude stuck somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's in the little cubbyhole. That's gonna be bad. I can just sit up here, because there's no more elites trying to mess with us. Bye. We have energy ring or something. Oh, we had a rock blow up. Okay. Someone's feeling good about himself. Let me see if I can snipe this, even though my grenade's a little wonky. Nope. Scatter shot's also still really good on sniper rifle. Nice on the bubbles. Love the grenade that we've got so far. I do apologize with how lethargic this is. That was just this build, so wasn't hoping to make this a super long and drawn out video to go over everything, but kind of going down memory lane as well. Are revealed to me your secrets. Who's getting stuck again somewhere? Oh, hi. Jump scare. Okay. Still doing really good on surviving stuff, so our health has been doing pretty nicely. More armor, so we replenished the one we already had, and we got 2 more because of our reinforced. Very good investment, you know. Big mag. Get some secret chest. We don't need sonic boom. Oh yeah, ice is also just ridiculous. Remember, gotta flawless it if you want to get stuff. Show me. Easy. Free item, because that's how broken this was. Ooh, we got double vision, or we got crystals. I'm gonna decide here really quick before I do anything like that. Precision is not what I'm looking for right now. More health, thank you. Aura would have been good otherwise, but, you know, could still be good on certain weapons, just not on this one, particularly because it doesn't fire that fast. Power armor is crazy. More heart. And over here, we don't really need the crystal. I'm going to take the double vision so we can try to get better stuff. It's not much better stuff, necessarily. It's just another chance at something. It's not a very good chance either, but you never know. Got some really big boosts to our damage and all that, so we're doing just fine. I shall remove probably... do Eagle Eye. Keep looking at that one. Double Vision we can also sell again for better crystals. So it's kind of a growing crystal account. Oh, hi. Someone managed to get up here. I don't know how. Not supposed to be able to get up here, but this was not a build where things made sense. We're just here for money. We don't need to worry about armor much right now anymore. This is about ready for me to start god running. I just need the right stuff. Hi. Eager. Man, these guys are eager. He's not even aiming, he's just shooting, man. Yeah, getting flawless is a little difficult sometimes. The game likes to make up its own rules at this point. Grenadier is pretty huge. Always, always, always use that. I'm going to try to do... perhaps thrusters? I like the speed that I have, though. It's pretty good to have your good speed there. I'd rather get rid of Adrenaline than my reload times, the fast claws. Randomized inventory is not ideal. I like my inventory. I've already tried that recently, and it gives you some pretty wild stuff, I will say. You can drop some things and get rid of, like, the greeds, for example, so you have less enemies, but then you wouldn't have the up the ante boost. Let's see, though. I have some weird stuff in here. Let me try to get rid of some things I don't need. Supercharge I would like to keep. Firepower is good. Double tap I'll keep. Arc shot we can try to reroll. We can try to reroll all of these. I'd like to keep Dagger Blasts. Bigger Boom. Damage Grenade. I'll get rid of these, I suppose. Snatcher is still huge. Haste is awesome. Big Hearts is awesome. Fast Claws, we'll see. Power Armor I would like to keep. Lightning, all the auras I want to keep. Reinforce is good. Grenadier is good. Double Vision is good. Money's Power, we could probably actually... Give me Money's Power back. This is really bright, by the way. Cannot see anything. Give me Stopwatch in there. Fast Claws. Regenerator, I would probably like to keep... Well, maybe not. I don't think we need it that badly. We'll keep it, though. It might save us. Collector's huge. Thrusters, I'll try to get rid of. Tony's Black Card, I'll keep. Hard Target, Danger Close, Lightweight, Speed Demon. Some of these I don't really need. We can roll our odds here. Oh, look at that. We got some nutty stuff in Split Shot we got. That's crazy. We got more Damage Grenade and Lightning Explosion. Faulty Chest, level up, and Clearance. Jeez. Holy, look at the stuff we got there. Build up everything again. Pick it all back up. You've got a good build now. Look at that. Poison Strike and Lightning Storm are still cooldown based, but they could be really, really nice. My shot still fires normal. I still have fire power and double tap, along with now triple and split, which is huge. Big shot we don't really need. I actually would rather get rid of that now because that can stop us. The projectile doesn't need to get bigger. Bouncing is really nice. Supercharged being there is great. Lightning Explosion's not ideal, but it's not bad to have either. These are really good things to have. Did I not have... Did I get rid of Dagger Blast? I didn't mean to get rid of Dagger Blast. I'll live with it. Poison File because we've got the Spores. And we've got some auras that are going to be nice. Fire Claws, which is okay. Stopwatch, Bullseye, Ghost Ammo. We got Ghost Ammo? Jeez. 2 faulty chests, which is crazy. Gold Coating, which I don't know if we're going to need. I think we've got really good selection here, man. Got a Horde going on. Oh, man, they exploded. They're gone. Oh yeah, dude, we're cooking now. Ah, I just couldn't hit the flawless because these guys are not... I'm not able to hit them with melee at all. That's what I'm finding here. Melee is just not working for me at all. Also, Stopwatch is replenishing both of my cooldowns. You see that? I have Grenadier, so it's replacing both of my grenades. Dude, Stopwatch just let me throw a bajillion grenades. It's hilarious. It's awesome. I love seeing that again. Efficiency is okay. We'll probably just sell some of the stuff here. Ice Cube, hard target. More heart stuff. Hard target's okay too. Wow, they tanked that pretty good. Man, where'd my power go? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get away from that because these guys are like really absurdly tanking this stuff here. Jeez. It's gonna take me a million years to get rid of these guys. Come over here and get... Yeah, look at that. Get the spores going on him. Bro, he went the other way, so I couldn't hit him with it. There we go. Doing pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. Ice R2, or Lightning R2. Nice, nice, nice. Love to see that. Got plenty of money, so we're not hurting on that in any way, shape, or form right now. Electric enemies is crazy. I'd rather get that, too. Nice. Let's do some sorting here so I can know what I have. We'll get these two, put them in the back. Drop all the legendary, or the epics here. Drop all the rares. We can get electric enemies. We get rid of a perk here. So clearance is really nice. I don't know what it's on right now because I don't think it did anything here. Dagger Blast is back. Poison Aura 2. Huge. More health. Let's do... Level Up is really nice. clearance is very small chances. We might want to get rid of that one. Performance bonus we might not need. We're not falling too much anymore. It's going to be really hard for us to get back to that point. I don't like Fire Claws. There are electric enemies in here. The claws are not helping us. Oh, that's 1,000 health. That's crazy. Juice is huge for this. So is Big Chest, because we can start getting that on Faulty. Let's do Efficiency. We don't need you. 1 reroll. Imploding. Eagle Eye's not that great. We can do a heart. We can do more Dagger. Dagger was always really good for us, so that's huge. Let's roll with it. Well, what else do we have? Let me re-roll. Let me see. What else do we get? We have Arc already, right? No, we got rid of Arc. Okay, I might get Arc back, actually. What else can we sell here? I don't think I need Snake Shot, but it is a big amount of damage now that I'm looking at it. We can do... I like our auras. I like the big hearts. Grenadier's great. Reinforces great. Performance bonus. If it gives us more chests, we might just go with it. It'll pay for itself a little bit. If it actually works. I want to get an aura out here, bro. Let me shoot that and then head inside the cave. Don't act like you're about to hit me. You're a weak little crab. Come on. Whoa. Beefy damage. Dude, Stopwatch is going insane. Holy, look at that. That was free. That was so free. Hidden chest in here? No. Shouldn't have to be that far in, but I don't remember if he moved it at any point to make it easier. Oil can, personal space, a lot of money, man. Ooh, 48,000. And I got faulty. Spiral doesn't sound great. Let's just sell. Get more money out of it. Boing. Let's just see how it goes, shall we? That's crazy. Can I sit here and maybe get away with just, like, chilling? We'll test it. We'll see. Is this a good spot? Or do they punish me for it? Gonna shoot to get some of those elemental things out of the way. Look at that. See what I mean about cheesing? This game is so, like, open to you cheesing stuff. It's so fun. I like this version. Also, looky here! That was a flawless and either a performance bonus or a double vision, which is crazy. Adrenaline is okay. We're gonna do bouncing. Because why not? Heavy hitter, spiral, money is power. Hello. Why don't we get rid of this here poison vial and get some money as power? Ice Dash. Ooh. I do be liking Ice Dash. Ice Dash. If you don't know, Ice Dash with stamina is broken. Even without stamina, it's pretty broken. Because Ice back then was quite the big boost. It completely froze them, and it stacked indefinitely. Ah, a lot of things are happening, and I can't tell. I can't see you. Ooh. Can't tell if I'm hitting you. You're not exactly making yourself known. Oh, get rid of that guy. Yep, we got some elites to fight. And I do mean elites plural, because there are 2 of you guys. Oh, how I loved fighting elites that tanked everything. And then it just ruined my armor because you guys do not let me build up fast enough to get away from this. And then you just build around completely absurd aim. Like, I cannot avoid them. They are just aiming super, super well. It's crazy. Yeah, look at that. He is able to immediately get rid of me. And all that I was doing there. Show off a little bit of ice, even though I'm still being targeted by something. Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. Don't worry about it. He's not going anywhere. See what I mean about Ice Dash? Crazy. It's crazy. We still lost a little bit. I'm looking for armor still. I don't know why it's not letting me find more armor, but whatever. We'll get it. We'll find it. Oh, that dude's long gone. And he's underneath. You can, in fact, go underneath the map. And he is just now realizing that. He can because for some reason enemies do not care about lava. Okay. Trying to preemptive strike the next guys. Oh, I'd like my free item. It could have an armor plate in it. Oh, I got 2 of them. Nice. Ooh, bundle. Armor plate? Yeah, let's go. We get a crystal bundle here too. Let's see. Bubble Blast could still be good. Spike Strike could be really good. Crit Blast. We're not even doing much with crits right now anyways, so that's not really helpful. Whatever. Heart. Ooh. More. Ooh, we got it. We got it, baby. We got Ice Aura too, which is just very... It's very nice. Auras are just great in general, man. What can I say? Let us get rid of clearance, because we're going to be stacking Tonys anyways. Regenerating is definitely going to be needed here. And don't worry about it being with Fire Aura, it's still really good. I'm going to get rid of maybe... Not Money's Power, because that's a big boost to us right now. We're going to get rid of... Ghost Ammo. Because I don't really care about that. We have Fast Claws, right? Do we get rid of Fast Claws? We got rid of it anyways. Whatever. Could have gotten rid of gold coating, actually. That's my bad. Actually, no. Let's get rid of gold coating and get Stacker. Because Stacker's really nice. You love stacking that stuff. Oh, we have an issue with my stream again. Who does this guy think he is? there. Should be fine. Yeah, my spike strike's coming in handy. I am missing every single one of my spores. That's crazy. Well, another pumpkin trying to be the guy. I think we're getting flawless here. Look at that snipe. That was crazy. I'm good. I'm good at this game. Sometimes. Speed Demon would be really nice, because speed is always very helpful. Trying to get faster is kind of a big deal with a lot of this. I think it's about time we get rid of performance bonus, maybe. It's not really the one I'm most eager to keep here out of all these. Paycheck is not necessary at all. Paycheck back then was okay. It was really good early on. It's not that great now. It's not great this far into the run, that is. Don't we really need any of these? We got a faulty proc. Good, it's good, it's good. What do we got here? Oh, this island. Hi, Mr. Elite Man. Would you care for a lot of grenades to the face? Because I can guarantee those. That is the power of stopwatch, and eventually becomes the power of haste when you have no cooldown because of haste, where you don't need to kill an enemy to get rid of it. Same with ghost ammo. Like, all you can eat is really good for not needing to, like, use up ammo. If you just have ghost ammo, who cares? You don't need to kill an enemy to gain whatever. See, this would normally be really chaotic for me to start getting rid of, you know, a lot of the enemies and get a flawless. Not anymore. I can get a flawless just fine. Steady, trick shot, sonic boom, adrenaline, maybe? Adrenaline's pretty nice. Well, let's not worry about that. We got supercharged. We got rapid fire, I think. We had those at least. I have supercharged still. Icebreaker's not bad, but also Ice Cold. Ice Cold was great back then. Here, let's do a little, let's get rid of a little one of these. We have regenerating armor. We don't need regenerator because we're never going to take real damage to our health. Ah, that hit me? Really? Whatever. Again, if it were to get rid of another legendary, that'd feel bad here. But we're not losing much by not going flawless here. Oh yeah, Spore Shot used to also proc itself on, not proc itself. It helped with getting, stopwatch. Kind of like what Ring of Destruction is now. So like the precursor to stopwatch, you know? Or stopwatch was the precursor to it, whatever. Words are hard. And yeah, we don't have to worry about armor anymore because we regenerate it. The beauty of regenerating armor. It's just that good. Square shot would be crazy. Triangle shot, which is, okay. I'd rather have square shot. What do we have here? We have lightning and poison? I'll keep those, maybe. Snake shot we can get rid of for square shot. Now we have basically everything we need to just, like, rip out a ton of these shots. We just need to stack these to the moon. We can just sell you, because who cares? We don't need armor. Armor is for wimps, are you kidding? Says me with generating armor. Alright, huge. We don't have auto loop, so we can't go through that. We're going to go through one more loop, I feel. I think one more loop is fine. Let's see if I can't clear this out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not going to get it anyways, so whatever. I don't know what happened to him. Bonus crystals would be crazy. We don't really need it. Shockwave is cool. I'll get rid of, where's the one I had for money? Snatcher? Yeah. We can get rid of this for you, because it has to be up close now. And we can get rid of... Grave Dodger would be funny, because if you were to get... If you get a lot of Grave Dodger going, back then, you... So the thing is, it has a cooldown, but not a cooldown like all the other ones. It basically says for the next, certain amount of seconds, you would never be able to take damage while you had Grave Dodger if you hit 1 health. So when you proc your safety net, your 1 health left, you would have like 2, 4, 6, however many seconds. Stack it all the way up, you get like 60 seconds and you just never die because you just clear the islands before the Horde Island ends, so you can't die. It's just really, really funny. We're going to get Shockwave. Shockwaves was really good back then as well. It was one of the best ones. It was actually one of my favorites to get back then. Let's get... we can get rid of maybe Stacker, but I don't know if we even need to do that. We can get rid of maybe... Level Up is one of the best ones because it levels up itself sometimes, so I'd rather keep that one right now. We can get rid of electric enemies, I feel. Not the most important. Shockwave is really good. Hits everyone, you get to see who's left. It's very good for just quality of life more than anything. Let's get Silver Heart here. Targeting is really nice. Bonus crystals too. We can get rid of... Let's say... Let's do maybe Lightning? I don't know, I like having both of those. We don't really need Square Shot. Triple Shot with Square Shot. I don't know. Maybe we get rid of Triple and keep Square. Should be good. We can do this. Lightning Strike. We have Lightning Storm, but we have Poison Strike. Let's sell this one. Well, how much is this one comparatively? It's a better cooldown. Let's do that. Better cooldown is a little more important to me. Alright, let's see how well we do on this loop. We're gonna just do this one more loop. I don't know if I want to keep going unless we get something absurd. I don't know what was absurd back then, though. And then, yeah, if you get stamina, we just keep ice dashing everywhere, and they just can't get near you and attack you because they just freeze, and they don't really get to unfreeze if they ever get near you enough. We get some Grenadiers going. Stopwatch. This is where if you got lightweight, you just got to jump around everywhere forever with stamina, and then you got a bunch of haste. You just got to throw everything down. It's where we got the AC 130 build from. And you got enough bigger boom, and you just blew up the entire island. You just won. Easy. Every time. Easy. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Bronze armor. We don't need armor. Are you kidding? Better odds from Stopwatch. Heck yeah. What are you? Random shot? Not as good. We don't need personal space either. We're just gonna sell the random. I mean, if you guys would want to see, like, me get to as much of a god run as I can, we can. It's gonna take a little while, but I can get there. This run's pretty much going strong as it is. It doesn't take much to build this up from here. You can let me know and I'll go for it. I got time. Fine. This me killing the spores to get my stopwatch. All the old synergies of yore. Easy. What do we got here? Fire shot, money, bigger boom. Bigger boom's awesome, because you just get to hit everything at some point. Same as it always was. Never change. spike strikes. No biggie. I don't know who I'm aiming at necessarily, but... Ow. Well, someone's dying near me. Ooh, my shots are a little powerful now. Sometimes, apparently. The bouncing shot thing was also crazy, too. I don't know if it was this build or a later one, but bouncing used to, like, be multiplicative on its damage boost. So every time it would bounce, it would get an extra damage boost. But it would be a damage boost on the extra, like... And when it would bounce once, if it would go up like 2 times. It would 2 times the 2 times if it bounced again. Like something like that. It was ridiculous. You could just bounce it forever. Alright, who's still out here? I don't know who I'm fighting still. There you are. Can always reload and figure that out with Shockwave. Buddy is over here. Hidden chest. What do we got? Nothing. Unfortunate. Ooh, some extra legend or epics here. Gemstone is okay if we weren't already just like sliding through everything with damage. We got a fuse and a glass. Time shot is huge on this, too. It's very powerful. Snail shot we don't need. What do I get rid of for you? Might not need poison strike. Who do we have here? Ah, that's unfortunate. We're not getting our whatever now. Hot speed would have been nice to... Man. But this is doing okay. It's not doing nothing now, man. Look at that. Weak stuff. I got you all this stuff, and you can't repay me with being good. I don't get my extra chest because I took damage, which is cringe. That. Get me more hearts because we have all that. Ghost ammo, which... If we have efficiency anywhere, nope. What do we have for that? Because then we'll never need to reload, so we can probably get rid of Shockwave for that. And we'll never need to reload ever again. Once we get there, that is. Do a Thorn, do an Aura maybe, if we have room for it, that is. Jeez, I didn't even realize. Get rid of Spike Strike, we don't need you. We don't need Ice. Because we're dealing with this low of an inventory space, I'm not going to worry about it. Get this guy out of here. We don't need you. Bruh, it's not even dealing adequate damage. Look at this dude with armor back there. It's crazy. Now we're just surviving, man. Now we're just throwing everything out. This is what grenades are all about, man. Back before we had the melee stuff going on, we had the AC 130 builds. If you're running sniper rifle, you didn't have aura glue, so your main objective was get to AC 130. To start raining grenades with either haste or stopwatch. Stopwatch was kind of the baby's equivalent of it, but it still did wonders. Don't worry about it. Look at all that devastation. Look at all the money. We're rocking it out here. Who needs to have haste? Haste was for chumps. Even though it's exactly what I'm going to be going for. Do we have any haste yet? We should. If not, I'm sorely throwing. Fire explosion. We can do fire explosion. Do spore explosion. I don't know if that actually is helping me though. Get rid of lightning and do fire. Sell the one that's more expensive. We've got 1,000,000 crystals. That is an achievement. Even back then, I think that was an achievement to go after. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Get this guy out of here. That's cute. Who says this version was slow? It's just slow to get good. This version was a snowball, man. It's a lot of fire that I can't avoid anymore, so I'm not getting flawless here because this dude loves to be annoying. Also, sorry if you guys are photosensitive, because this is the wrong game to be looking at if you're photosensitive. Fire in this version was not easy on the eyes. It definitely let you know that something was up. Man, we need more grenadier and everything because I'm getting hit still. But we're getting our kills. We're getting our stuff out here. We're doing fine. Elite fight? Dagger arc, yeah. You can do dagger arc. Dagger arc is okay. It's not the best. It has a cooldown, but I'm gonna sell it. This is gonna be a little harder to win because I relied on the AC 130, and he's jumping already. And they're both fire crabs, so that's cool. Up here, please, if I can, because they are scaring me, and I want to show you guys something funny. If you sit up here and they try to attack you with their, like, jumping attack, you might be able to see them coming up here with this. I hear them going. I don't know what they're doing down there. Dude, I'm trying to aim down. Where am I supposed to hit? There we go. Trying to show them jumping to get me, you know? They're just not doing it. They're being really cringe. You know what? Freeze. I don't want you fighting anymore. Get this other guy over here, too. Watch. Just done. What are they gonna do about it? What are they gonna do about it? They are frozen as long as I keep dashing. Or unless I throw down a fire explosion and ruin it entirely for myself. Dude, yeah, my aura released them again. Jeez. Got too many things that are fire. Gonna try to get rid of fire here. A little too much fire for me to be, doing too hot here. Where's fire armor? Get rid of that. We don't need to let them free of their shackles. I got 2 epic chests. Because I'm just that good. Don't need Grave Dodger. We're never gonna hit that point. We're gonna get some big hearts. Well, okay, if it's gonna give it to me, I mean, sheesh, man. Green dice. Love to see it. Explosive armor's funny too, to some degree. We're gonna get rid of Grave Dodger, get some green dice. Bruh. It's giving me too much stuff. Sell you for money, because I forgot you get keys still. Oh, he put out a mini update. Interesting. He's putting out updates as we speak. If you're in the Discord, definitely check that out. Yeah, they're saying some funny stuff here in the chat. We have good times. Alright, what do we got here? Enemies? Enemy spawns? No enemy spawns. Okay, whatever. Not necessary. Shockwave's not needed. Reinforce is not needed anymore. Do we have Reinforce? Bro, what am I doing? We don't need Reinforce. Literally throwing, man. Shockwave until further notice. Damage grenade? Heck yeah. Repelling dash, which is always nice. Get rid of Shockwave. We don't need Shockwave. Repelling dash was the GOAT. Because back then, you see, the boost it gives you is radius. So you could just dash anywhere, and all projectiles go away from you. All the time. That's how cool. That's how crazy it was, man. We had good times back then. He was on some stuff when he was creating some of these. Crit Link, R Grenade, Dagger Arc. Yeah, we're good. Say what you want about this being a like objectively worse build than the current one we've got. It had its moments, man. AC 130 does not die. Also, yeah, they get faster really quickly. I don't need to see you, I just need to see your health bar. Okay, I threw that at you. He's just, like, preemptively firing at that point. Surging? Now we're talking. We don't need flawlesses around here. We don't need it. I will say getting more legendaries would be the ideal situation here. Hi? Because more faulty is really good. We don't have good ways of getting legendaries, though. We just need to get lucky with some of these. It does take you quite a while. You like maxing up... We didn't max stuff out back then, okay? Maxing stuff out is a recent thing. That is a recent development. We did not have auto. We could not get to that point. Big chest was hard enough to get already. Faulty was practically, like, foreign to some people. We did not ever get away with maxing everything out. We didn't get to experience what true God runs were. We made it so far because we were just diligent enough to keep it going. We got to, like, maybe 100 stacks or something at best, and then got tired. I mean... There's some things that just... It would have been great if you had a version like this that had some of the QOL stuff we have now. Also, do we not still have stamina? We're not... Dude, we're really throwing a lot of this. Give me some stamina, man. Give me some haste. Where's the fun here? Looking for the good stuff, and it's not giving us the good stuff. Homing towards is not ideal! Oh, boy. Here, I'm going to show you guys something funny. You usually go back up here, and you just sit here and, like, wait. You could also just, like, leave. You didn't need to be inside there. I didn't think they understood what it meant to be in that spot there. I don't even know where they're at anymore. Oh, hi there. Next wave, please. Some dudes chilling down there? That's not happening. Hello there. How are you doing this fine evening? Stamina would be really nice to have still, man. We didn't have good dashes. We made do with one until we got stamina. Come on, let's go. Let's hear for that. Crazy. Alright, what do we got? Zigzag Personal, Time Shot 2, and the Crystal, and selling more stuff, because it's being generous. Except for when it wants to give us haste. We need special delivery, too. We need special delivery. We want to buy stuff. We'd love to buy more stuff. We just don't have that ability right now. It's going to keep giving us epics. We don't want epics, because the things that we want are rares. Bruh, these aren't even helpful. Oh yeah, crit blades, because we didn't have anything else, really. We didn't have the ability to just get homing blades or sharpened axe or anything. We can definitely start doing homing grenades, I think, maybe. I don't know. Feels like it's not necessary. Well, we can take it. Damage aura, you know, because for the memes. Definitely more ice stacks we can. I would definitely like to green dice some stuff, because it makes everything better. And then high rarity loot. Yeah, this was the everything. Like, luck was just based on green dice. That's how crazy it was. But We do have haste. What am I talking about? We do have haste. Okay. Well, I'm just crazy then. Okay. We were trying to build it up, I guess. Get rid of... it's still like double vision. Lightning Aura, we can still use Poison Aura. Grenadier is still great. Repelling is really funny when you get it stacked up. Believe me, it's funny. I don't know if we need Ghost Ammo. Probably don't need Ghost Ammo. Let's do some damage Aura. Let's do an Aura Grenade. Why not? More health. Bomb Shot. Yeah. We don't need you. What are you about? Oh yeah. It can either give you another level of a perk or remove it entirely. It was very few people started taking this. You took it, and it's like, oh, you could win this. No, because we just lost something, and I don't know even what I lost anymore. That's how dangerous that was, right? I just doubled something. It doesn't even tell you what you doubled. Haste is still here. It's all I needed. We have what I think is the necessary stuff. I don't even know what I got rid of. Maybe something not that important? I don't know. But yeah, we just stopped taking it for a while because we didn't want to lose our stuff. It was almost never worth it. When you get a good snowball run in effect, you didn't really mess with that. Taking its sweet time finding a target it wants to shoot at. It's like guessing at who I'm trying to hit, you know? It's not guessing very well either. Ooh, high glass totem. I don't think we had sturdy totems back then. I think the totems just died when they died. Trying to make good use of the homing grenade I just bought, but I'm afraid homing was just pretty busted back then. It didn't know who to aim at. It was lost in the sauce, man. What do we got here? Recoil. Ew. What's repelling? Yeah, let's go repelling. Hi! Jesus, is okay. Jump scare? Crazy. Hot Steam is funny, but we don't really need that. Shark Claws is okay. We don't need that either. We're gonna get rid of it very quickly, but since we have room for more stuff. Not really in the market to try super hard here. We don't need money. We don't need to kill them to continue forward. Who cares? Yeah, you in what army, ant? Bye. Oh, they're using the jump pads to get up here. They're evolving, even though they should have evolved faster, because this was like almost 2 years away from where it is now. That's crazy to think about. This was a build we had 2 years ago. We're about to have the 2-year anniversary in less than a month. It was, I think, January 6th? Was that when you put it out? I'll have to check that, actually, because I don't know if it was January 6th or whatever. Let me check that right now while this is ending here. Because I can go back to the very first update. Might have been beta updates, though. I think the first ever update wasn't... Yeah, because that wasn't the same thing. Where was beta patch notes? Is that what it is? All the way back. All the way back. Beta update. Oh, this is this beta. This was, yeah, this is as early as August, man. Huh. Okay. Wild. Anyways. I'll have to look later. None of these mean anything for me. Just gonna sell them. This is why I added auto loot, because auto loot was just purely better. Hey, we got stamina! If we start stacking you up to the moon, we can actually start doing more jumps. We can be better about all of this. And elite fight. Let's see how this goes. There was only one elite island back then. This one. I think. Man, these guys are not being fun. Oh my lord, they are like... Yeah, that's... Okay. These guys were always a menace. I have never in my life enjoyed fighting these guys. I'm just going to sit over here and let them just have a field day about it. They can do whatever they want. I don't care. They did whatever they did, and they felt good about it, man. I hated these guys with a passion. Look at all of these. You weren't getting away from this. Ah, you thought, Buster. Oh yeah, Ice Dash. Haha. Can I hit you from here? No. Cringe. Ice was broken. It made these fights way too easy. Because, yeah, just Ice Dash, and it had no cooldown, unlike a lot of things, which was kind of silly. Or if it did, it was negligible. Was it even a thing? Nah, it didn't even have a cooldown. It was just always, every time you dashed. Crazy. I forgot I could cheese him that way. Nothing really crazy here. Performance bonus, maybe I'd get back, but I don't know. I'd have to start actually getting used to flawlessing stuff, which was not really the thing that we did back then. We could try. We could always try. Yeah, for every 1,000, we have 1,000% more buff, basically. I could probably get rid of Ice Cold, maybe. Because it's the same thing as Stacker, but Stacker is just, you know, a little nicer because it does everything. Another perk one? Yeah. Never doing that one again, because I don't want to lose my stuff. If it told you what you lost, maybe it would be better. Triple Aura, Mega Crit. Dude, we need special delivery out here. It's crazy. Grave Dodger, Driller. It was hard to always go around to get Driller stuff, you know. Gives you more stuff, which is nice. Just, yeah. It was better if you just bought everything, honestly. You had money to spare, and you could just buy as many things, just go down the list. They could try Driller. I'll do that over performance bonus, probably. You have double vision, so who cares? Don't need arc. Spinning Blade, whatever we get for the grenade is fine by me. Repelling Dash is crazy. Nice. Oh yeah, the Ice Claws, which was objectively worse. Checklist is okay. Don't really need it, though, at this point. Art Chests. Nice. Still got our Dagger Blast. Interesting. Don't really need those. Don't need you. Don't need you. Ooh, Lightning Aura. Back before our wonderful Lord and Savior, Infinite Pedestal. Getting a lot of rerolls here, man. Being very generous to us. Uh-oh. Do not pick that up. Do not pick that up. Also, we did have Sharpened Axe. That's weird. Why did we have Crit now? Yeah, playing with power basically means you instantly kill yourself. It's so bad. It is the biggest, like it's a troll item, basically. It's so stupid. It's silly. The Green Dice effect... Where is Green Dice at? I thought it was down here. We're not getting anything for movement either. We need to get a lot more stuff, man. AC 130. Explosions everywhere. Enemies are surging. Yeah, my grenades are surging, buddy. My camera do be getting a little tilted. You see that? I was looking for green dice, though. Where is that? I didn't get rid of green dice. Did I? How did I get rid of green dice? Green dice was the best. Dude, oh, that's the one it got rid of! Oh! We lost green dice to the perk totem. Oh, F. F in the chat. Jeez. It's crazy. Well, now I feel bad, because that's... I really would have wanted to stack that. That's a really good one to stack. Jeez, that's a really big loss, actually. Man, that's a huge loss. Alright, we're gonna have fun with this one. Get in here. Cowards. Peasants. Someone doesn't think he has to wait in line. Cooldowns are for nerds. Oh wow, they zoomed in here. Jeez. I love this cave. This cave is bringing me back some good memories, man. Which aren't even memories anymore. That's the nice thing, is you get to relive these moments. Not for the first time, sure, but... Damage increase to frozen enemies! We need that, we need that, we need that, we need that. Speed Demon I'd love to keep, still. Lightning Aura... Poison Aura... We don't need lightning as much. Poison is okay. Ice Aura is the one I would really like to keep. But ice is okay, too. Ice is powerful. It's good. We like it. It's our friend. Everything to do with ice. The only one I really don't think I care too much about here is Speed Demon. I'd really like to keep stuff that gives me more speed. We're going to have to get rid of stuff to get lightweight and stamina again. Well, it's more lightweight, I guess. Face me, cowards. What are you gonna do about it? Fools. Grenade builds. Nope. Yes! Bring out the elites. I do not fear you. Wow, my gun is weak. Come on up here, if you can. Silly fire crabs. Thinking you had a chance. I don't care which one hits you. My gun still has something to it, I guess. Bye! Nice. Alright, what do we got here? Are you purple? You look blue, okay. Oh, it does not, in fact, hurt me still. Which is funny, because so many other things hurt you still when the round's going on still, but... No hidden... We've not gotten a lot of hidden ones at all. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need any of this. Money. Money is kind of our saving grace right now because of money is power. Money is power was the broken one, like, way early on. Health is power. Pfft, forget that. Wasn't even that great. Driller? No, as a matter of fact. Thorn shot? No. No. Bullseye, ghost ammo, eagle eye. We really need to get more shop items, man. Need to find the Yeah, we're not getting anything for special delivery. Special delivery would be really nice to still get. I'm even finding greed stuff, man. Greeds were very, very rare. You had to get a totem for it. There was no chest that gave it to you. Hey, we got green dice. Ice Cube I would like, though, but whatever. We don't need damage RO, it would just be funny. I'd like to try to build it up at least. It'd be fun. It would be humorous. I may post it in the Discord. I don't need Stacker necessarily, right? Maybe Stacker's okay, but I'd rather get rid of it. We don't need to worry about it. It's irrelevant. Damage Grenade, Dagger Blast, ew, Mace Shot. Mace Shot isn't that great when it's on this. Freezing enemies! Freezing enemies! Heck yeah! Get rid of anything that doesn't have to do with ice at this point. I would like to get rid of the R's, but I like the R's too. Bruh. This is killing me. I want to start damaging with this movement, because that was really good too. Back then, it actually worked. Let's get rid of lightning, maybe. We have a lot of lightning stacks, but it's not that amazing, I don't think. Maybe it was. Maybe it's doing a lot more than I think. We don't need big hearts, actually. I don't know why I'm still getting big hearts out of here. It's not that great. We have a ton of health. I'm still going to buy everything. Ice Claws would be great if it didn't take up another slot and if I was actually using my melee in any reasonable capacity. Thank you for getting me back to level 2 green dice. That's awesome. I like this game. This game's nice to me. Losing money, though. Man. Let me reroll too many times. Uh-oh. I could have gotten Mortar, actually. Mortar would have been fun to try out. Electric 2. What did I just get here that I don't think it's anything I just got. I think it's something I just don't want. I would like to level up a lot more, if I'm being honest here. I'd like that to be the big one we keep getting. Let's get rid of... Collector maybe is doing a little bit for us still. I'd rather not get rid of that. Power Armor's still doing really nicely. Stopwatch is still good because we don't have more haste, which is cringe. Big chest would be huge to keep going with. If Money's Power is ripping, even though it's level 1. It's probably the thing making it most efficient for us. You know what? Whatever. We can get rid of damage aura, I suppose. Wait, this has a cooldown? Why does this have a cooldown? Bro, get rid of that. Get rid of this garbage. You don't need cooldowns on what should be an always present thing, man. I'm sorry if I was working on that for too long, bro. Metal Rod, I guess, for now. Who cares? Big Grenade's funny, too, if you just throw a giant grenade. What do we have in here that I can get rid of for that? We have Firework Shot still. A lot of things in here still. I think Big Grenade's funnier. Black Hole! Oh my god, I forgot how good this was. Black Hole sucked up everything, including projectiles. It was so broken. Oh man, we gotta try that one out again. I'm gonna keep this because if you had projectiles of your own, it would just all get sucked into it. It's so unbelievably good. Dude, let's get Aura Grenade. Watch this. Oh, not even your own? I thought it did your own. I thought it was, like, broken to that degree. Vampire, what? Fireball Shot, ew. Layered Grenade, yeah. Heart. Special Delivery! Hello. We don't need Metal Rod. Screw you. Special Delivery's crazy. We need more of that. That's how you get more stuff. Oh, dude, I might keep this one going. I would like to maybe end stream just to show off the end of what we're doing here. So I don't need to keep you guys along for the ride if you don't want to see it, but... I'll probably end it here. The stream's gone on for a while. But I'll continue this run. I want to see how far I can get with this, because this is fun. I want to see how deep this can go. I haven't been here in forever. Only got a few more islands to go, too, so we're doing alright on that. I might record some clips for the Discord of me getting to, like, the true AC-130, where I start getting all the lightweight, I start getting all the haste and everything that's really potent for this, but I'll end the stream so you don't have to keep watching any VOD stuff like this. You don't need to see all of it. Hot steam, wind up, rapid fire. 70-second horde before we get to... Ooh, hello there. Aww. That's what's gonna have to make us get to the big time, and I'm just really hoping that it would work for us one of these times, but whatever. Wow, okay. Dude, where are they coming from? They're just sitting down here waiting for me to land, man. Goodness, look at their speed. They're dashing me. They're determined. Getting some stuff. I might pick up big hearts again if I ever, Dude was just vibing there, man. Minding his own business. Yeah, if I need to, I'll get back to that, to the big heart stuff so I can get my stuff back. But whatever. Greeds are what's gonna make that work. Small crystal bundle. Definitely take that. We're losing our money, man. Thought we were making extra bank. Maybe Snatcher was doing better than I realized. Fortitude, if you stacked it enough, could be of some use. It's just not that amazing for it. You have to really, really stack it. Switch delivery 2. Nice. Doing alright. Oh, hi there. Uh-oh. 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 Where am I? I'm trying to be able to get back up there, but this was not... There was only one jump pad you could use to get back up. It was over here. And it was not the easiest to, like, work with to get yourself back up appropriately. You could do, like, that, and it was probably one of the fastest you could have done it. But... Alright, let's see how quickly we can get through this. I don't actually know if it's going to be fast or not. Oh yeah, the repelling dash is crazy. He breaks out of ice real quick, man. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just had fire on him. I might actually do personal space if I'm going to be getting this many kills up close. That'll probably be okay. Again, I don't really know what to get rid of at this point, because there's so many things. Jeez, let's see. Maybe Poison Aura. Lightning maybe too, but I don't know. We can get rid of Driller too. I'd hope to not Well, whatever. Driller's nice. It's not going to be the thing that really makes the difference for us here, unfortunately. I'd like to salvage and get some money back for this shop. What is something good in here? Ice Strike, yeah. Care Package is probably what we're going to do to get the best out of all this. Because that's every fourth you get an additional one, and it increased over time. Oh my god, I have to get rid of so many things. I'll get rid of Double Vision because Care Package is just a better version of it anyways. Ooh, heart here. Damage Aura. Don't need Ice Shot, don't need checklists. Anything for more health again, I guess. Or we just break it off rip. That's cool, too. Driller's back. Green dice. Bulletproof, so that health is actually negligible. Hold up. The big brain is coming back up. But anything that I don't need for that, then. Eventually, maybe not regenerating armor, because you're just never going to take damage. But bonus crystals, repelling dash, damage aura, stamina, ice cube. We can get rid of ice cube. I don't think ice cube is the most necessary thing. We'll try to stack that up. But I'm going to end the stream there, because you guys don't need to see the rest of it. That should be a good vision for what we had back in the day. Good stuff. I like the build we've got going on. I'll try to send any clips to the Discord of further shenanigans that I get into here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. Sorry it's so sluggish. It's kind of what the build was. But yeah, I will see you guys in the Discord, or if I make it to the stream, I'll see you then.